Hi class, I hope you can hear me. I wanted to make a video about logarithms. I actually made one and I'll send that one to you also. I made one before this. But this one's more on the graphs. And basically in your homework there's two base graphs that you have to be familiar with. One is exponential, right? It looks like that, goes up, and it goes to the point 0, 1. And that anchors almost any of your exponential graphs because no matter what the base is, it's going to go through 0, 1. Why? Because when x is 0, y is going to be 1 regardless of what base that is. All right, so that's going to be your starting point. And then, how steep it goes up depends on the base, right? It's like 2 squared is 4, but 10 squared is 100, so it's going to go off the graph a lot quicker. So anyway, that's your base graph. And then this one is the logarithmic graph, okay? And that goes through the point 1, 0. And why does it go through that point? For any base. And I tried to explain that a little bit. There's the first one, 0, 1. So this is how I think about this. What is the exponent I raise the base to get x, all right? And so this whole thing is actually an exponent. Y means the exponent, right? Y is the exponent I raise 2 to get x, all right? And so why does it go through, can I get that up? Hold on. Why does it go through 1, 0? Well, let's think about that. When x is equal to 1, what is the exponent I raise 2 to get 1? There's the exponent y. And obviously, to get 1, y has to be 0, right? So if x is 1, then y is going to be 0, right? What is the exponent that's going to result in a 1 here if x is 1? And that's where you get here. 1, 0, and this is the graph. And from this graph here, you can shift it, reflect it, and do all the other transformations. So let's see, for example, here is question 9 on, let's see if I make this bigger, M3 lesson 9. All right, so here we got to figure out what this thing looks like, okay? So what are we going to do? We'll start with the graph 3 to the x. 3 to the x. Okay, so the base is 3, x is the exponent. That's going to look like this one, except it's going to have a base of 3, right? At 0, when x is 0, 3 to 0 is going to be 1, and then x is 2, 3 squared will be 9, and that's going to start you off. Okay, so how do we use transformations to get this? Well, that minus x, remember what happens when you replace x by minus x, that reflects the graph across the y-axis. Then this negative is going to reflect the function across the x-axis, right? So that one reflects it across the x-axis. And then we're going to add 1, shift it up 1. So which one of these says that? Oh, okay, so this is going to be the base 3. We'll shift it across the y-axis first, right? Then the x-axis, and then shift it up this. So that's the correct answer here, 3. And then let's look at this tool here. So you click on the tool, and then you have to pick, if you're doing exponential functions, you'll pick this one, which is what we're doing. And this is the logarithmic function, all right? So pick that, pick the one you want, and then just click on the graph, and it gives you the start. Now here the base says e, we're using 3, so we need to change the base to 3. All right, then we do our transformations. First, we have to reflect across the y-axis, and that is here. Okay, we did that, and then we reflect it across the x-axis. All right, and then we do that one, and then we're going to shift it up 1. Here's a vertical shift. We're going to shift it up 1, and then so that's going to be the resulting graph. All right, so you can save that and check answer. Okay, So I just wanted to step you through that so you could get used to the tool here. Just look at your equations, do your transformations, and then in the next, section or lesson 10, it deals with logarithms. Try to realize that's how you think about logarithm as exponents, and I hope that helps you.